great monument, and they shall not be able to mend. The great monument in question is the Washington Monument, which is a obelisk, a Masonic obelisk, supposed to be the phallus of Osiris. It's also the phallus of Baal. Okay, and the Lord has prophesied that that monument is coming down, and they won't be able to build it. That monument, when it comes down, is going to seal. It's going to seal a spiritual portal right there in D.C., which they intended to raise something out of and have it go into a president of the United States. I'll go into further detail on this at a later time. And that man was going to be their world leader. Well, the election of Donald Trump stopped their timeline. Okay. And this is going to say this could be the storm that seals that portal under the Washington Monument. By the way, the Washington Monument itself is 555 feet above ground. It's also 111 feet below ground. Do the mathematics. 666 feet. Okay. So this is one of the reasons why I, as a minister, am watching this thing very closely. We could be witnessing another one of the prophecies given to Mark Taylor about to come to pass. I'm not saying we are, but we could be.
Okay, Chuck. Okay, and for our listeners, out in California, they had about a 7-minute. Everybody up there on that part, for some reason, everybody's lines crashed. And it was just about the time that Greg came on to talk. So, Greg, fill him in one more time, because there's a 7-minute. There was 7 minutes where we did lose all power of transmitting.
Okay, yeah, all right. So what I was saying is that we've been through a lot of these hurricanes. You know, I'm in Florida. I'm in Southwest Florida, but I also had to take a toll from the Katrina and in Vero Beach. So I'm very accustomed to these hurricanes. So, the thing about it is we always get people that underestimate the hurricanes, and we can't do that. I called New Orleans the day before Katrina, and if you read the story in American Watersheds, we were dealing with a police murder. Actually, got murdered on my assistant producer's porch, and there was it's called Flat Top Williams. You can Google it, but it took 7 years, but got those officers convicted and sent to prison. But I was trying to call, and I said, this hurricane could hit you the day before, and they're like, oh, they always wobbling.
Can't hear him.
Okay, we lost Greg. Boy, we're having all kinds of problems tonight. But Greg will be back on here in a minute, folks. This has not been we've got a lot we're trying to get out, and hopefully, Greg, are you back yet? Okay. We have Jasper joined us out of Alabama. Thank you, Jasper. What we are covering, folks, is the hurricane that is coming in and raising money to help get our troops to where they have to go. We're covering what is needed. We're covering the track of the storm. And right now, these people that are going to be affected, like I said before, they're going to need help. They're going to need places to go. They're going to need homes. They're going to need a lot of things when it's over with. I don't know how to express the urgency it is needed for the people, for the civilians, as well as the patriots, to reach out and try to help these people any and every way they can. There's going to be millions of people that are involved in this. They said it's the biggest storm in history of hurricane to hit. And it's got all of us concerned because we want to be there to help, but we can't be there to help without the help of the public. That's why we have this relief fund set up. And I want to thank the ones that have donated. I'm really thankful, especially Tim Smith. He was just one of our men, but he was one of the very first ones to donate. He's a Patriot. He's a truck driver. He's in Oklahoma right now, and he's seen this happen. He's been involved in these things all the way around. Everything, you know, what we're able to do all depends on how much help we can get. We're self-funded. These Patriots, they have jobs, they have families, and they take away from their jobs and families to go help in these situations. This is really something that is really important. And, you know, I know if Tim was home in Alabama, he'd be one of the first ones packing up to head to help. But like I said, he is a truck driver. And very decent man, very good Patriot. Love him like a brother. And he cares just like everybody else does. People do what you can. That's all you can do. I don't know if we got Greg back yet or not. Greg, are you back yet?
Well, I'm hoping so. I'm having some technical difficulties here, but yeah, if I can just go through that again, that you can go to Love Tour Music Wave on Facebook. You can go to my profile if you want and add to the fundraiser. We're trying to put it as many places as we can. And I just, you know, I was going over the fact that these hurricanes can last months for some of these people because when they lose their homes, they wind up in shelters and they wind up in a situation where they need blankets. They don't have a place to lay their head. They need pillows. They need, you know, water and all these things. And so this one is unique in that they're saying it can last up to 12 days. Now, I mean, a 2-day one is devastating. I can't even imagine a 12-day hurricane. That's going to be devastating. So we really need to rally around this. Hopefully you're hearing me this time.
Okay, you're breaking up again, Greg.
All right, listen, I'm going to have to check out and work on this situation. But
Okay, Greg, we can't hear you. You sound like you're underwater again. Well, we're having a lot of technical difficulties, people. Please stand by. We're doing the best we can. We got Jasper in Alabama, and I've already put a call in to one of our groups that we're affiliated with down there to General Kelly's group, and hopefully he will have some people that can help out. You got any suggestions, Jasper? Well, evidently he fell asleep on us. But I'm just trying to get the word out so we can get this done. Flat Top, if you have any word on if you can have any troops, well, that way we are doing fundraiser as we speak, trying to get everything together. We've opened up the Hurricane Florence, Isaac, and Helen, the relief fund. There's the 3 hurricanes that are coming in, and we're trying to figure out the best way. Flat Top, would you explain what all you guys do during the hurricanes when you help people?
Well, what we did here, we just assisted the local police department. We did search and rescue. We did just some, whatever they asked us to do, we were there for them. We helped block off roads. We did all kind of stuff. We were able to get food to people. We were able to go in and take care of individual needs medically. You know, we worked with the ambulance department really well, and we were able to triage patients and get those patients that were most needed on ambulances first, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Hang on just a second, folks. Chuck, fill him in a little more, would you please?
I don't have anything else to fill them in on.
Okay, then. We'll come back to this in a bit. If you don't mind, go ahead and go through your cues then, would you?
Well, all right, sir, we can do that. Give me one moment so I can switch to voice activate. Okay. Hear me.
Yes, go ahead.
All right. Get down here to where we.
You're coming through good, Chuck.
I've got to get down here where we. Here it is. Okay. It started this morning with cue number 2126, and it is an image of an election style button. It says your vote counts, and Q said, "We will do our job. Will you do yours? Fight, 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 Q." All right. Then Q 2127 for the repeat of a Q from December the 1st of 2017. Saudi Arabia, U.S. puppets, strings cut, dropping all around over sexual misconduct. First stage, directly after Saudi Arabia. Don't you realize the war has gone public? List who will not be coincidence. Phase one, easy to swallow. Loss of power and influence. Good time to prosecute. Next week, you are all Patriots. Q. Then Q added to that this morning and said, "Why are powerful, influential people, due to past sexual misconduct allegations, why are these allegations now surfacing?" Question mark. Why now? Human trafficking arrests up. Cooperating in XIVM. When does a bird sing? Eyes wide open. Okay. Gas.gov. Briefings, statements. President Donald Trump working to end human trafficking. And then it says coincidence. Dismantled. Sheep no more. Okay. Have Q number 2128. And Q says this. He says, FISA will, and by the way, that is coming. The declassification of those documents is coming. Declassify will the resignation, recusal, and or removal of Rod Rosenstein. FISA will initiate the awareness centers will be under investigation. They're under investigation. The class of FISA will factually demonstrate without argument the U.S. government under Hussein knowingly presented false evidence court in an effort to obtain legal U.S. intelligence umbrella of identified target for the sole purpose of influencing the 2016 election of the presidency. Not Russia, but Hussein, Hillary Rodham Clinton. A safeguard against possible loss of power. Firewalls. Use of back channel. Spy insertion. Body 1, 2, and 5 by Australia primary activated under Director Brennan, Director Clapper, with presidential updates plus live streaming. Hussein non-oval situation room coordination. FISA full. They're going to declassify FISA in full. FISA full brings down the House. Q. Okay. 2129 is a Twitter status who does a daily internet broadcast. Your voice, Steel Truth, and Vandersteel continues to expose the deep state. Interview with Bill Benny, former technical director at NSA. This is explosive reporting, folks, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Red.TV. Okay. You posted that one. All right. 2130 was a post from President Trump, and this is on the storms in the Atlantic. The storms in the Atlantic are very dangerous. We encourage everyone in the path of these storms to prepare themselves of state and local officials. The federal government is closely monitoring and ready to assist. We are with you. That was from the president. Okay, and then Q, and then okay, then it also has in a kill box. It has zero. Let's see, 0:00. All right, all right. Okay, that's basically telling you to watch timestamps, I guess. Okay, and then we have Q number 2131 status, and this or no from Carter.com. It says new texts reveal FBI leaked information to the press. Trump. Now, folks, that's an interesting one because what they're talking about there, that this group of people, FBI, et cetera, involved in this coup against the president, it turns out, and it's coming out right now, that what they actually did leaked what was supposed to be classified information to the press. They did the story, and then they used press coverage of the classified information that they themselves leaked. They used that to try to get to spy on. Okay, all right. Now 2130 Q2134 is think FBI classified leaks to fake news. Insert into FISA app. News sources. That's what I was just telling you about. 98 907 2018. That's another Q that was posted. Okay. Today, Killbox review of the new documents raises grave concerns. Apparent systematic culture of media leaking by high-ranking officials at the FBI and DOJ related to ongoing investigations. And that was that article that I just gave you the title to. Okay. SarahCarter.com content. Let's see. MRM to AG Rosenstein PDF. It's a PDF file. Q2135. He starts off by repeating 2125. Posted Q knowledge is power. Thanks and Godspeed. And Q said, how do you know when something very big is about to drop? From all directions. Ready the memes. So he's telling them, get ready with the memes. Corruption. Okay. Okay, so he's wanting to meme more on this thing on Twitter, I guess. Or you have more than you know. Keep up the good fight. We stand together. Q. And then he gives a sample of news articles. Okay, where you got vaccine wars going off on Trump impeachment again, on for impeachment again. That so on and so forth. Same old story. And Q2536 is image that was posted by okay. Posted no POTUS tweets today yet, but they did happen. How about encourage anons? Well, you got that zero delta because I just read it to you a while ago. And then there's a Q with I read a while ago with the Mitchell status. Q from the Q that was that had the Donald Trump status on it, and it gave the zero marker. Okay, that was the one on the storms in the Atlantic. So that was Q number 2136. I know I'm having a little difficult time here. All right, then Q 2137 was posting. It says battle stations ready.